Ready? Tiki time, gal. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a tutorial on a Seahorse decoupage napkin with accents of seashells in it. I'm going to be making this for the bathroom as a accent piece by the mirror in the bathroom. And it's a little wooden piece of it's a picture of a seahorse. I got it from the Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I'm going to be decoupaging some pretty napkins. It says more beach, less worry on the seahorse, and then I'm going to be outlining the outline of the seahorse in little white shells. So I've never really decoupaged napkins before. This will be my first go around. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and seen other people do it and stuff. So this will be my first go around. We'll get into it, and we will put you down here on the desk and we'll get started. Okay. We have this pack of More Beach, Less Worry. It was a pack of 28 beverage napkins that I got from the Dollar Tree with their Shore Living packs that they had. And it was $1.25. And what you're going to do is you're going to open up your napkin. And there are 2 layers to this napkin. And you get your fingers wet if you need to. And you're going to separate the 2 layers. And you're going to pull them apart. And you can save this for another project, or you throw it away, or whatever you want to do. Blow your nose in it, whatever. And you're going to keep this thin layer here of the color pattern. And I have separated some already. This is what we have for our seahorse. It has this sea etching on the front of it. I'm afraid that the napkin will not hide that, I don't think. Yeah, you can kind of see it through it a little bit. So I'm going to use the opposite side, and I've already removed the sticker. And they have this little twine on it, so we're going to take the twine off for right now. We'll probably put that back on when we're done. So we'll take this off and put that aside. So we have this seahorse. And then I have gotten from a thrift store this little bag of shells. The little seashells, and they're all the same. They're all the same little seashells. They have a little hole in them for threading for, like, if you want to put them on a mobile or something, or a wind chime. And I'm going to glue them around the perimeter of the seahorse when we're done for an edging, a pretty edging. And I thought that they were really pretty. And it'll match because there's white in the napkins. And there's seashells on the napkins as well. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to take the seahorse, and we're going to take some Mod Podge. You can take gloss or matte. I have gloss. And we're going to give it a good shake. You're going to take a paintbrush. I have a paintbrush here. And you're going to apply Mod Podge generously to the one side of the seahorse. Apply it all the way to the edges. I'm going to do about half of it to start. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. I think I want to, I'm just going to tear these napkins into 4 pieces, seeing that they have the same pattern. On all 4 pieces. And we're just going to lay it on and smear it from the middle out with your fingers. Now, I'm not too worried about wrinkles. I actually welcome the wrinkles because if you look through water, it has like a rippled effect, and I'm kind of looking for that in this. I want the rippled effect. I want the wrinkles. I'm going to tear this little piece over here for here on his nose. Oh, you're not even seeing what I'm doing here. I'm sorry. I'm putting this little piece here for his nose. Just rub it from the inside out. See, I want the wrinkles. I think the wrinkles will give it a little oomph. I think I'm going to tear this piece here. Put it over here. And I'm going over the edges. I want to go over the edges. That way I can cut it off. We have it over the edges. See, I have all the wrinkles in it. I like that idea. I like the wrinkles. Okay. And then we finish. Let's put a little piece over here. Let's do this starfish again. Over here on this little piece. Finish putting Mod Podge on the tail. Get it all the way to the edges. Make sure you get the entire surface. Need that little piece. There's another piece of napkin here. From the middle to the edges. Again, I welcome the wrinkles. That's what I'm looking for. It's okay if the napkin overlaps a little bit because you'll be gluing it down on top as well. And it's okay because the edges, we will take care of the edges later. There we go. It's pretty covered. Flip it over to the back. It hasn't torn anywhere. That's good. We will wet the edges down with a paintbrush and tear away the edges off of the edges of the Seahorse when the Mod Podge dries. And we're going to put another layer of Mod Podge on top of this in about 15 minutes when it gets dry or more dry so that we don't rip the napkin. Because if you put the Mod Podge on now, you will rip the napkin and then no go. It won't be good. So we're going to just take it easy and we're going to let this dry for about 15 minutes and then we'll be back to put the second layer of Mod Podge on top and we'll be right back in a second. Okay, and we're back. And this has been drying for about 15-20 minutes. It's still kind of tacky, kind of damp. That's okay. It's been drying for a while. We're going to put another layer of Mod Podge over the top of this. Now you do not want to brush it at an angle because you're going to tear your napkin. You want to do it straight up and down and just do back and forth. Don't do it at an angle because you're tearing your napkin. I also wanted to mention before that if you wanted to have like a feathered edge to your napkin, to the edges, you can take a wet paintbrush and go around the edges of what you want to have the design be and pull the paper away and it'll have a feathered edge. Or if you wanted straight edges, you could cut it with the scissors. But I tore it because I wanted to have like a weathery, feathery look to it, more well, like a rippled look, because I want it to look like you're looking down through the water and it has a ripply look to it. That's why I didn't care about the wrinkles. I want the wrinkles in it because I want it to look like you're looking down through the water and it has like a rippled look to it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start up here at the top. And we're going to put a second layer of Mod Podge over the top. She's going to back and forth all the way to the edges. Make sure you get it all. Back and forth. Just a second layer. Just brush it ever so lightly so that you're not ripping your napkin. This can also cause ripples in your wrinkles in your napkin. That's okay. If you do it to the edges as well and get it really saturated around the edges, we'll be able to pull away that napkin off the edges as well. Instead of using the water, we should be able to pull the edges away with Mod Podge. Be generous with your Mod Podge. Give it all the way to the edges. If you can't rip away your napkin at the edges with the Mod Podge, don't worry. We can always come over after it's all dried completely and use water to tear away the edges. That's fine. Okay. Now we're going to be careful here. Let me see if we can pull away the edges. Just pull down gently and let it tear away. And it's pulling away very easily. When you use your paintbrush to help tear it away, that's fine. You can also fold it under a little bit. Fold it under and away. And there we have it. Hold it under on the little intricate little bumps and buzzles it has. Bumps and buzzles. The words I come up with sometimes is funny. Bumps and buzzles. There we go. I think that looks pretty nice. In case y'all wondering, I have a trash can down there. I'm not just throwing it on the floor randomly. I have a trash can down there. Okay, we are going to let this dry really well. This may take a while for it to dry completely. We're going to let it dry completely. I'm going to put it in front of a fan over here I have, and we're going to come back. It may take me a while, but it will be short for you guys, and when it gets all dried, we'll come back. We'll put the seashells on it. We'll put maybe a gem for his eye, put some details on its face maybe, and we'll get it all done. So we'll see you back in a bit. Okay. What you can do is, I've already took the back of the Seahorse and I painted it with apple barrel sky blue acrylic paint, because I like my projects to have a finished look. I don't like them to be unfinished. So I just painted the back of it with sky blue. It's almost done drying. The front of it, what I did was, it was completely dry, so I took around the edges of it and took a fingernail file. Any fingernail file will work. This is just an old one I had laying around from when I did my fingernails a long time ago. And I scratched around the edges to get rid of any loose paper that we had, any loose napkin, and scratched the other side of it, the back side of it that had any that was stuck on, and got rid of all that, and then painted the opposite side, the back side. I re-pierced the hole in the front of it. I re-pierced the hole so that we knew where it was. I have a gem here, a blue gem, just a flat back rhinestone that I'm going to use for the eye. And we have our seashells. You can use any seashells you want. You don't have to use this particular kind. Or you can do another thing would look pretty is just run you a bead of glue around the outside and sprinkle sand, colored sand or white sand or black sand or whatever. That would look pretty for an edging. You can do glitter. You can do rhinestones. You can do pearls. You can do glitter. You can do what are those things called? I can't think of the thing of them. They're not rhinestones. They're I can't think of it offhand. Anyways, you can do lots of different things for edging around. You can do twine. You can do burlap. You can do sizzle. Is it called sizzle? Sizzle twine or whatever. You can do anything for an edging, but I'm going to do these little seashells since I had so many of them. We're going to wait for this to dry completely. Do not take the embroidery file to your project until it is completely dry. I mean dry to the bone, because otherwise you're going to mess up your napkin and your work's going to go down the tubes. So make sure it's completely dry before you take your fingernail file to it. We're going to be adhering these shells with hot glue. I'm going to be using my precision tip Gorilla Glue gun with Gorilla Glue. You can use Amy's Tacky Glue. You can use E6000. You can use 3-in-1 glue. You can use any kind of glue you want to use, but I'm going to be using hot glue because it works fast and it adheres quick and it dries quick, and it's just shells going on wood, so with little wood plank, so that should do fine. So get your hot glue guns ready, get you some drink and stuff ready and a snack, and we'll get back to it here in a second. Okay, she's finally all dry. So we're going to get this party started. Flip her over. And we're going to take these little shells, which you really can't see. These little shells here. And we're going to glue them along the perimeter of the Seahorse. All along the edge. We're going to hot glue them with my hot glue gun. I got a Gorilla hot glue gun with Gorilla sticks. Probably going to need some more Gorilla sticks. Okay. So we're just going to start here. We're going to bead of glue right along the edge. need to run a bigger bead of glue. The shells are quite large. And I'm running it all along the edge. Following the curves. Making sure all the shells are going the same direction. Following the curves of the seahorse. Right along the edge. Okay. And going around the tail, trying to get the details of the little bumps in his tail. This is pretty smooth here where his belly is. All around. Oh, I'm off the camera. I didn't even notice. Sorry, folks. We're almost through here. We're around by his head. There we go. Now we have them all outlined in shells. Let's get rid of these strings. Gotta love the hot glue strings. Oh, we lost a shell over here. Somewhere along the way we lost a shell. That's okay, we'll put another one in. Easy fix. Okay, now we need to determine where his eye is going to go. Put it out of glue. Put his eye. Okay. I need to take the twine that came with him. Fish that back through the hole. There we go. Got the twine back through the hole. Now we need to put some finishing touches on it. We'll do that here real directly. Oh, if anybody was wanting to know, this is a pick-me-up tool. And I got this at Michael's for like $9.99, and it helps with picking up real fine objects like sequins, rhinestones, pearls, little small beads and stuff. When you're putting it on stuff, you pick it up, and then it's got like little tacky stuff here at the end, and you pick it up and you put it on your projects. I picked that up at Michael's a while ago. Let me go get I got blue puffy paint, slick puffy paint, dimensional paint that you use on like for fabric or clothes. And we're going to put a little bit of dimension on him. We're going to put a couple of marks here for his fin. So we're just going to go from this middle section here out. And do 3 little swipe marks like that. And then we're going to put a little dot here for his nostril. And I think that'll do us. Then we'll put a little, that'll do us. 3 little swipe marks here for his fin. And a little dot for his nostril. I'll show you the nostril since I did that off camera, or did that off frame. Put a little spot for his nose. So, I'll zoom out here. Maybe you can actually see. There he is. I think it looks pretty. There we go. Now we can get him all in the picture. What do you think, folks? I think he looks cute. Little seahorse. Decoupage seahorse for your decor. I think he looks cute. So, that was the tutorial for today. I made this the same day I did the beach sign. So that's why I'm wearing the same clothes. So if you're all interested in anything like that, keep watching my channel. I have more stuff out. I do all kinds of different crafts. So thanks for stopping by. The giveaway is still out. If you're interested in entering the giveaway, it's for diamond paintings. 3 diamond paintings for a female, 3 diamond paintings for a male, and a little welcome kit to get you started. And if you're interested in that, go check out my video that says who's ready for a giveaway. Leave a comment on that video. Subscribe to the channel. Live in the United States, Hawaii, and Alaska. And you'll be entered for the giveaway. And when I reach 100 subscribers, I will pick a random male and female from that video that says subscribed to the channel, comment on that video, and live in the United States or Alaska or Hawaii. And I will randomly pick a male and female, and they will get the kit with the 3 diamond paintings and the welcome kit. So if you're interested, hop over there, check it out, and good luck to everybody. But thanks a lot. Y'all have a wonderful day. Catch you on the flip side.